an allegation to come out from the US Congress for those of us who have had some relationship with the way and the workings of the US Congress, it is not a matter that we should shy away from looking into. Mr. Speaker, the congressman that spoke about this matter is a ranking member in the Congress, so he knew what he was doing. Mr. Speaker, this betrays my point. When I brought a bill on this floor, the bill went to second reading. But for some reasons, in order to regulate and manage and observe these NGOs, these development agencies, and the CSOs, for some reasons, this bill is not yet slated. Perhaps we wouldn't have been where we are now.
This matter is a very, very serious matter that requires a special ad hoc committee, not just to investigate what the congressman has said, but to investigate all non-governmental organizations in Nigeria. Because if you go to Maiduguri, go to their airport, each time you will see at least 2 to 3 private jets parked there, owned by NGOs. Most of the offices in Maiduguri are owned by NGOs. And Yobe, what are they doing there?
Hello everyone, and welcome back once again.
So my people, surprisingly, our leaders are waking up like they are just acting as if they are kind of shocked or surprised about what US congressman said. Like those that behind Boko Haram, those that are funding Boko Haram. Like, why are they acting surprised, my people? Before now, we saw like a lot of revelations about those that created Boko Haram, those that are behind Boko Haram, those that are funding Boko Haram. Like, why is Nigeria government just acting as if they are surprised? Like, are they not aware that is existence of Boko Haram in Nigeria? Like, why are they not making effort in order to solve the issue of Boko Haram? Like, why are they quiet? Why are they silent? So now everyone is acting as if they really want to investigate. Anyway, let's just pretend as if they really want to investigate this case. And also last time, they presented this matter as well in the Senate, and they promised Nigeria that they're going to do like thoroughly investigation, even though that Akpabio said this might be a social media talk. So he believed that this is just a propaganda, but that is by the way. So today they are also debating this issue in the House of Representatives. And there's something this man said here, that he brought this issue like before now for Nigeria government to look into it, but it's like that bill was stepped down because they were not interested, and also they were not ready to solve the issue of Boko Haram in Nigeria. And why were they even quiet? Like, there was no effort in order to solve the issue of Boko Haram, and now everyone is acting sent, everyone is acting, surprised or shocked, or they are saying they're going to investigate. I hope at the end of the day, they are not going to sweep this matter under the carpet, just as they normally do in Nigeria. So my people, let me just allow you guys to just listen and hear what, House of Representatives said concerning this matter. Because I have watched House of Representatives, their session as well as Senate. I think House of Representatives are kind of organized, and also they mean business whenever they are in their session more than Senate. Because Senate, I see it like kindergarten, where Akpabio normally crack joke and all that. That is by the way. Let's just take a listen and hear everything they discussed in this particular video concerning the allegation made by US congressman that USAID is funding Boko Haram in Nigeria.
Mr. Speaker, my name is Sada Soli Jibia, representing Jibia Keita Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, this matter is a very grievous matter. This matter should be a source of concern for every single Nigerian. This matter should be considered and should be deliberated and should be taken serious by the Nigerian government and all those that are charged with the responsibility of protecting the integrity and the security of this country. Why did I say so, Mr. Speaker? For an allegation to come out from the US Congress for those of us who have had some relationship with the way and the workings of the US Congress, it is not a matter that we should shy away from looking into. Mr. Speaker, the congressman that spoke about this matter is a ranking member in the Congress, so he knew what he was doing. Mr. Speaker, this betrays my point. When I brought a bill on this floor, the bill went to second reading. But for some reasons, in order to regulate and manage and observe these NGOs, these development agencies, and the CSOs, for some reasons, this bill is not yet slated. Perhaps we wouldn't have been where we are now, because it would have been given. The Chief of General Staff complained about the involvement of development agencies, the NGOs, the CSOs in the affairs and the security of this country. So it is a matter that the Parliament should take seriously. Mr. Speaker, for the U.S. Congress, a foreign parliament, to observe certain shenanigans interfering with the administration and the governance of other sovereign countries is a matter that we should take strongly. Nigeria is a country with a population 250 million estimated population. Mr. Speaker, this crisis in Borno today, since 2019, now we are getting to know why is it protracted. 2009. Since 2009, why is it protracted? There must be some involvement of serious financing, because we know these people, they are ragtag. Where are they getting this money? Where are they getting these weapons? So I urge this Parliament to look at this issue and investigate this matter holistically. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. My dear brother, go ahead.
Okay. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, my name is Ibe Okwara Osonwa Ukabo Hafia, and I represent the very prosperous people of Aruchukofia Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I'm from God's own state with God's own governor. I come from Abia State. Mr. Speaker, this matter at hand is rather worrying when an agency cloaks itself with good deeds and an allegation of this kind of weight is brought upon them. It's rather disturbing. We cannot have a situation where the people that we seem to believe to be helping us are the ones that are actually hurting us. Hurting our national security, impacting on our economic stability. Mr. Speaker, when a congressman in America speaks, you have to hold it as something that has some sort of weight. Bearing in mind this same agency is from their own nation. And yet, we are supposed to keep quiet. Mr. Speaker, it is a serious allegation. Very serious. Very, very, very serious. And we all need to put our heads together and find out if it is true or not, because according to the law, it's an allegation until it is actually substantiated. Whatever bodies that need to sit down and look at this terrible situation needs to come together, my Speaker. My colleagues, let us all vote accordingly to make sure that the bodies that investigate this do a thorough job, and our national security apparatus look into this also. Mr. Speaker, we are charged with the responsibility of speaking for our people. This is a talk for our people. Let us protect ourselves. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Amobi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Our most adorable Speaker, my name remains Honorable Amobi Godwin Oga. I represent Nigerians through the good people of Isukwato and Umunochi Federal Constituency. Mr. Speaker, I come from Abia State. Mr. Speaker, this matter is a very, very serious matter that requires a special ad hoc committee, not just to investigate what the congressman has said, but to investigate all non-governmental organizations in Nigeria. Because if you go to Maiduguri, go to their airport, each time you will see at least 2 to 3 private jets parked there, owned by NGOs. Most of the offices in Maiduguri are owned by NGOs. And Yobe, what are they doing there? And the insurgency is mostly in the north. What are they doing there? My honorable colleagues, we cannot take this as a mere allegation. We must stand as a nation, a sovereign nation, to defend this country. Because what this Trump tenor have done is to give us a leeway, is to a kind of to wake us up that it's time for us to be free. I believe from what the man have done, have shows that he loves us. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I believe we must rise up to defend Nigeria and defend our brothers that live in the north. Thank you, and may God bless all of us.
Thank you, Honorable Ifeanyi.
The People's Speaker, my honorable colleagues, my name is Honorable Ambassador Peter Ifeanyi Uzokwe. As usual, I speak for the good people of Nnewi North, the Japanese capital of Nigeria, Nnewi South,
Chair rules.
Sigo constituency. I come from Anambra State. My honorable colleagues, each of the time we say allegedly, allegedly, we always want to see the cup half empty than half full. There is no smoke without fire, and there is no fire without smoke. I will suggest that all the agencies concerned that these allegations are made against, we must investigate the donor agencies. Number one, how did those money came into the country? And how were they utilized? These are the questions begging for answers. There was once a former military president that said, once an insurgency lasts for 3 days, there is sabotage and there is government in power that knows something about it. The truth is that my colleagues have said Maiduguri or other places, it has spread to all the states in the country, no matter how little, no matter how big. So, Mr. Speaker, I crave the indulgence of this honorable House to call for proper investigation. And if we must do this investigation, we must do it with all sincerity of purpose. We will not defend any, we will not have any ethnistic oration in doing that. Call a spade by its proper name. I so submit, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Okay. Shagaya, I'll come to you.
Thank
Bauri.
you very much, Mr. Speaker. Honorable colleagues, I remain Honorable Mukhtar Tolani Shagaya, representing Nigerians starting from Ilorin West, Asa Federal Constituency of Kwara State. Mr. Speaker, mine is just on the prayers from the motion that was aptly delivered, and it's that it doesn't include the Committee on Civil Society and Development Matters. And I believe as this matter concerns USAID...
So you are not contributing,
yes,
you are
amending the
bringing
prayers.
an amendment.
Yes, sir.
So we take the two together. So any seconder to the amendment? even though somebody has also spoken to me that he wants to move that we refer this important investigation to an ad hoc committee. You know, so I don't know whether, in the light of that, you step down your own.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I will step down as the chair pleases.
Thank you. So let me recognize Honorable Ajilo.
Thank you.
Victor, you speak later.
Mr. Speaker, my highly respected colleagues, my name is Umar Ajilo, member representing Makarpi Kudan, Federal Constituency. I am from the most famous Emirate Council in the northern Nigeria, that's the Emirate Council in Kaduna State. Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I have an amendment to add it as a prayer that due to the very importance of these motions from my brother, Honorable Inoa Garba of Gombe State, that this matter need the ad hoc committee with a period of time, that to show the concern of the House of Representatives under the leadership of Mr. Speaker, that we are serious for Nigerians, to protect them and to protect their lives. This is my amendment, Mr. Speaker.
Any seconder to this additional prayer? Or is it amendment? Because he is seeking to, for us to delete other committees that were referred to or proposed to be referred to for us to go for an ad hoc committee. Honorable Victor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Victor Obuzo, representing the good people of Ahoda West, Oba Egbema Ondoni Federal Constituency. I'm from Rivers State, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this motion is very timely, and it requires all the necessary attention that we should give to it. Mr. Speaker, may I also remind the House.
Are you seconding?
No, no, Mr. Speaker, I'm speaking against because...
then allow us to get somebody who is willing to second. That is the rule of the House.
Okay, Mr. Speaker, I stand by, sir.
My dear brother, lost and found.
The right Honorable Speaker, my distinguished colleagues, our respected Speaker. My name is Honorable Kelechi Wogu. I'm from Rivers State, the treasure base of the nation. I represent the people of Ichi Omoma Federal Constituency. I rise to second the motion moved by my colleague, Honorable Ajino. I so second.
Those in support of this amendment should say aye. Those against should say nay. The ayes have it.
So my people, that is it. I hope you guys heard everything they discussed in this House of Representatives. But this man from Rivers State is like the man is kind of confused. First of all, he said that he is in support of the bill. At the end of the day, he said he's against. So I don't even know what the man is talking about. So my people, as you can see, according to House of Representatives, they are ready to investigate the matter or the allegation concerning USAID funding Boko Haram. So as I make I bring this update to you guys, I hope you truly enjoy watching anyway. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post notification bell on. It is very, very important so that anytime I upload a new video, you'll be the first person to be notified. Share the video to your friends and family, and also give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much everyone for watching. I will see you guys in my next update. Goodbye for now.